Hi guys and welcome back to Mum Cooks Homemade. My name's Hayley for anyone who doesn't know, and this is Meals of the Week. This is also going to include a meal planner from now on. So this is kedgeree, and we had some poppadoms with this. Kedgeree I have recorded as a full video, so that will be out during the schedule. So yeah, that was what it was like. It was very nice, plenty of fish. This day was chicken burgers. That's my plate, so it's plain. Plain Jane. And some chips. This day was a chicken and chorizo tortelloni with extra chorizo added in, as you can see there, and some parmesan chunks and parsley on top. And that's what we had for that day. I've got to say, I really do love the tortelloni. So this day was chicken katsu curry. I've never made this before. I use chicken tenders instead of doing the traditional slicing a whole fillet in half. So yeah, I used the tenders, and I did some chips with it instead of rice, because we had rice with the kedgeree. I'm not the biggest fan of rice. I'm getting there, but I'm not the biggest fan. So yeah, that's what we had that day. Ubby seems to really like the katsu curry. So here we have a one pan tray bake. So this was all sorts of vegetables, as you can see, chopped up. There's some new potatoes, Jersey Royals, and some pork loin steaks. Feta cheese on top. Right, so this is Sunday, and I said I'd show you about the turkey stew that I make. This is amazing and so cost effective. So this is from Morrison's. I don't know if every Morrison's does it, but you can see by the size of that. It's $4.99. You get the drumstick and the entire thigh with this. So I've just rinsed them off. I mean, look at the size of that thing. It's just monstrous. And I rinsed off the thigh as well. There it comes. That bad boy. Absolutely monstrous. The amount of meat that comes off this. So I'm going to put in some bay leaf. Didn't count, I might just chuck some in. And that's just chicken powder to help with the flavour of the stock. Again, didn't measure. I'm going to fill this with a liquid for stock, and that is your onion, your celery and carrot to flavour the stock. And then just fill it up with water. I left this to cook in the slow cooker on high for about 3 hours. It was so easy then to just take off the bone. Unfortunately for me, I didn't start this till about 9 o'clock at night, like a donkey, Saturday night. We're now on Sunday night. I'm voicing this over ready for Monday. So yeah, it was about 1:30 in the morning when I finally got to go to sleep. I want as much, I mean, the flavour that comes from this turkey is unreal. And I want as much stock from it as I can get. So remember that this was £2.50. No, £5 for this meat. And on Sunday, right, so this is it. In the evening, I've cooked it down. I'll get back to what I was saying in a minute. So you can see it's tender, the meat. It's falling off the bone there. You would think that there wasn't that much meat on a drumstick, but Yeah, when we're talking about a turkey, that's not the case. You get the flavour from the bone. Definitely from having that bone in meat. But you could use this recipe for at Christmas time when you've got leftover turkey. I've splashed it all up my tiles, look. What a tramp. And flies. Oh, they're driving me mad this summer. So I'm taking out the old. I'm going to throw that away because I don't need it. That has done what I needed it to do. So you can see I've got half a 6-litre slow cooker. So say I've got about 3 litres of stock there. And this is nice and concentrated stock as well. So I'm taking out all the vegetables and everything. Now I'm going to keep going with that stock. So this was when I shredded it. That's 2 bags. 3 jugs of stock, and then 2 small bags of stock, which I put in the freezer for the next one with a bag of meat. So this is what I was saying, it was £5 for that meat, but I've got enough for 2 separate meals. And I've got 9 adult portions out of this meal. So you can see the veg I've chucked in. I've got some parsnip, carrots, mushrooms, celery. I've got some leftover... What have I got left over? White cabbage. I've chucking that in as well. I've soaked the lentils overnight. So I've had that in the fridge all night. So now it's going in. I use these 3. And I put the 2 that's in the silicone bags into the freezer. Ready for next time. I'm going to put a bag of meat in. I think one had more meat in than the other, to be perfectly honest. But there is a lot of meat. Look at that. Look how much they swell up. That was a mug full. I didn't weigh it out. I just did a mug full of lentils and soaked them. You don't have to use lentils. In goes the white cabbage. Just make sure you wash all your vegetables before they go in. And this is going to be chocker full of veg. This is all veg that I had to use up, or it was going to end up going to waste. You can put whatever you like in. And I'm still going with the veg, guys. That's already full, but I'm still going to go again with the veg. There's the carrots and parsnips. Believe it or not, that was 1 parsnip. I think Steve bought the queen of parsnips home that day. All I'm going to do with this is turn it on high. And I'm going to cover it and let it go all day. And that's all there was to it. And I added some garlic powder, some thyme, and some salt and pepper seasoning. That's what was left after I'd served up everybody's dinner. So there was still half of it left. Look at the chunks of meat. It was absolutely beautiful. So this is the weekly planner. I'm starting to do a planner. So Monday, which is tomorrow, I've got sausage ragu and garlic bread. That's already on the channel. Tuesday is crab and prawn risotto with mushrooms and peas. You notice it's got record underneath, so I'm going to record those for videos. Sticky beef satay wraps. That's another one to record. Then on Thursday, I've got rump steak with cheesy gnocchi and balsamic mushrooms and spinach. Again, that's going to be recorded. Friday, chipotle turkey burger with caramelised onions and wedges. Another record. Saturday, I mean, you guys know that I've got the scan coming for my arms, so it's a 4-hour round trip, so I won't be cooking. And there's absolutely no way that I'm cooking on Sunday either. Because, to be honest, I won't be able to stand up. So just in the notes I've got for myself that I haven't got company on the 31st, which is Sunday, and I'm to record the recipes. I've also going through the kitchen, ready to do a cupboard tour. So on the Sunday we've got the American style burgers, style chicken burgers with bacon jam, or Steve will cook something else, it just depends really, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I've included the planner. I'm going to keep putting the planner in every week to see if it gives people ideas, if they're interested in which meals, and they can leave a message if they're interested in that being recorded in full. So yeah, that's this meal of the week for this week. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will speak to you down in the comments. Bye.